We hungry in Studio B, and it is dinner time. Keaton Cenatiempo of BYU
At
Baseball here in the house. Keaton, welcome to Studio B, man.
Thank you. I'm glad I could be here.
Okay, dinner time. For all those that aren't familiar with your nickname,
Those that don't habla español.
Yes, explain how that came to be.
Well, my last name's Cenatiempo, like you said, and those who know Spanish, it literally translates into dinner time. So, Cena, dinner, tiempo, time. So, I've been called it my whole life, and I even put it on my customized glove last year. So it's been my nickname all my life. So.
And your Twitter handle, I think, too, or something?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Is there a better nickname for a reliever?
I don't know, Bill Walton.
Is there a better nickname ever for a baseball reliever?
So, how have you used dinner time other than customizing your glove? Like, is it something like that your teammates say when you come out or something?
Yeah. I mean, I've been, like I said, I've been called all my life, and I mean, yeah, all my social media accounts, my name's Dinner Time on there. So. My brother went to a Spanish-speaking mission. They called him Elder Dinner Time his whole 2 years.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best last names out there for sure. So.
What about when you come out, they ring like a dinner bell? Like this is like old school, like out on the farm. Like you come in, the dinner bell is
ding,
rung.
ding, ding,
That'd be
Can
awesome.
we throw that out there?
Oh yeah.
Kevin Kindred. Let's ring the dinner bell when Keaton comes in the game.
Okay, but really, Keaton, is it that hard to be on a baseball team that averages 8 runs plus a game?
Oh man, lately it's been pretty easy. I mean, I come in with a huge lead and come in and do my job, and it's, I mean, pretty much self-explanatory.
Hey, Keaton, I don't know. We're up 23-4 at Utah Valley. You think you can handle this 19-run lead?
At that point, like how much more relaxed in that kind of situation, not up 19 runs, but where you have a 5 or 6 run lead, are you versus, okay, game's tied or we're up 1, you're in a save situation?
I don't like to look at it as a relaxed situation just because it's my job to get out. So in my mind, I don't think that way, but I mean, everyone else around me and my team all knows the situation. So I like to look at every situation the same way. So
in the majors, they have a stat called holds, meaning you kept the lead, what it is. We need that in college baseball, right?
Oh,
so if you're up, then you'd have some holds.
Yeah.
Not just saves.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah. You heard it. We need it.
You approach everything the same way, but if you could hand pick a scenario for you to come into and pitch, what would it be?
Oh, man. I love pressure situations. I thrive off it. So anytime there's runners in scoring position, I think it was last week I came in, runner on third. I came in for Hayden Rogers. I got the out. So I love my adrenaline pumping. I love being able to get out there and help my team out. So any pressure situation is my favorite for sure.
BYU has won 19 of the last 22. Last year, you guys started 18-1. Now you've gone 19-3 in your last 22. This seems to be a better situation given you've done this later in the season. What do you guys as a team think?
Yeah, I was just, like I said before the break. If we were to compare last year to this year, we'd take this year 9 times out of 10. Just because when it's in conference is when it matters. And Coach Littlewood said the other day, we're literally in the driver's seat of our own destiny right now. Because coming up with Portland next weekend and Gonzaga the next, we can very well easily take conference. So we're really excited.
Wow, Keaton Cenatiempo of BYU Baseball with us on BYU Sports Nation, reliever for the BYU Batcats, who are averaging over 12 runs a game in their current 9-game win streak. How do you stay engaged as a reliever in a game, let's say when it is way out of hand and you don't have to pitch that day?
Oh, man. Coach always says, know your role, and that goes game to game. So, like you said, if there's a game where I know I'm not going to pitch, I know it's my job to get the dugout up, make sure everyone's cheering on our team. But for the most part, I like to stand close to the coaches where they all take their charts, see the tendencies of the hitters, things like that. So it's difficult at times, especially when it's 20 degrees outside and windy, but it's definitely worth it, though.
You've pitched in 4 of the last 5 games. What would it take to pitch, or what does it take to pitch almost every day? Because there's varying amount of pitches thrown and batters faced, but
yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is pitch count. We always talk about we have a system where less than 20 pitches you have no days rest, and so on and so forth. So mostly we work on pitch count, keeping the ball down, getting a lot of ground ball out. So biggest thing is pitch count.
So when you're in an inning and it's maybe the second inning and you're like, you can like feel you're getting near the 20 range, where you're like, I got to get out of here so I can pitch tomorrow.
I can honestly say I don't think about stuff like that. I just think about getting outs. But if that happens, then so be it, and I can go pitch the next day. So
Tomorrow, BYU seeks a 20th win in 23 games and a 10th straight overall against none other than the Utah Fighting Pac-12s. What does a season sweep against the Utes mean to BYU baseball if you can pull that off?
oh man, every time we play UVU, Utah, Coach Littlewood always says we don't lose to anyone in Utah. We're the best team in Utah. So with that being said, we go out knowing we're going to beat them because we do everything we can to fulfill that role and beat them every time. So we're really excited.
How is that game different than the average game?
Oh man, for one thing, we always bring in like those portable seats down in right field. We get huge crowds every time. And the other thing is just seeing like when we win tomorrow, we'll hold up the trophy, the dual desert, and that's Deseret duel, and that's just the best feeling ever to beat Utah. So.
Keaton Cenatiempo of BYU Baseball in Studio B. Do you have a favorite major league pitcher that you kind of channel your game after?
I really enjoy watching Chris Sale just because we kind of have the same arm angle. I know he's a lefty and he's way better than me, but like I said, his arm angle's similar to mine, and just watching him pitch is like it's almost like artwork. He puts a pitch right where he wants it, whenever he wants it. And his slider's probably the dirtiest pitch I've ever seen in my life. So
It's brutal.
gnarly.
He's like the new Randy Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 6'10" guy that's throwing the ball. It feels like 4 feet away from.
Oh
the
yeah,
plate.
tall, lengthy guy that just slings the ball and dares hitters to hit it, and which I love. So
Do you have a favorite Major League Baseball team?
D-backs all the way. I'm from Arizona, so
Okay.
they're rolling right now.
They
so.
are. Paul Goldschmidt's the guy.
Oh yeah,
dude.
absolutely. Me and Hayden Rogers on the team, both from Arizona. We're always rubbing it in other guys' faces when D-backs beat their team. So
Okay.
yep.
Diamondbacks fan, Jerem's a Mariners fan, and I'm an Orioles fan. Can we all get along?
Times are going really good for you guys. yeah, exactly.
Yes, it's fun to be in first place in the American League East for sure. Keaton, you talked about a home run that Bronson Larsen hit during the break, and I want to bring this up on the air because I heard that it was a massive bomb, but I didn't realize it at Utah Valley's Brant Brown Ballpark. It hit the lights.
It hit the lights. Yep.
in left center field.
Yeah, it was like let's not forget about Brock Hale's home run 2 pitches before that hit the second fence behind it. But then I think I let lean over to Nate Favera. I was like, that's the farthest ball I've ever seen hit. And then next pitch, boom, Bronson hits his ball. I was like, I stand corrected. There it is. it was unbelievable. I thought it only happened in movies, but hit the lights and I don't even think we cheered. We all just like kind of looked at each other and dug out like, did that really just happen?
Like The Natural.
Oh,
it
it was-
happened.
Oh yeah, it's in
Robert Redford.
It's in slow motion. It's hitting the light, skipping down. Yeah, it's
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
What's it like as a pitcher to see this lineup of batters? Like, if you had to face your own teammates, what would that be like?
Well, I mean, I did in the fall, and it was not too easy. I'll tell you that much. But we joke about it all the time because we go through scouting reports for various teams we play, and we're like, I wonder what our scouting report for our team says. Just don't throw the ball anywhere near the plate because it's probably either going to get hit out of the park or in a gap. So, our lineup is very, very hot right now. And the thing that I love about it is that everyone knows their role, like I said earlier, and everyone goes in when they need to. Like I think Noah Hill is 5 for 5 on pinch hit at bats, and everyone is ready to go. Everyone is unbelievably good right now. Everyone's hot, seeing the ball well, so it's really fun to watch from the dugout.
Keaton, let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma to take back to BYU baseball, specifically the dugout for tomorrow's matchup against Utah and the series against Portland this week. Also, have you signed our flag?
I have not, no.
Okay, you need to sign the flag as well.